What's up, guys? I'm Fire, and today I wanted to talk a little bit about the new videos that premiered for the Endgame DLC that will be coming out in March. And with the premium videos that just arrived today, we actually got a first look at the Air Superiority mode in Endgame, and it's amazing. And when I was watching it, my jaw was just down the entire time. I was just amazed on how awesome it looked. I really do hope they add in all that the chatter in the background, because that would make it so much more epic. But it's not actually in the game, in the actual real game, so I don't know, maybe it could be just for special effects. If it was for special effects, that would be a really big disappointment, because I think adding all that chatter in the background and making it sound realistic will make it so much better. And I was just in awe when I was watching it, especially the map. You have all these giant windmills around that you can actually like fly right into, and I'm glad it has stuff that you can actually crash into, because if it was just an open airfield, it would kind of get boring. And I'm glad that there's stuff that you have to like maneuver through in order to make it really awesome. And especially if there's like jets chasing each other, you're like able to like trick them into crashing into one of those windmills. And the rest of it has a lot of open space. I have no idea if it's going to be just one map. It could be like all the maps, or in fact in the Capture the Flag video that's actually on YouTube now, you can watch it. I'm going to put the link in the description box for you if you haven't watched it. And if you notice that the background looks exactly, not exactly, but pretty much the same as what the Air Superiority map looks like in the background as well. So I'm guessing it could be the same. So maybe there is a chance that you'll be able to play this game mode on all four maps for Endgame. So now that we have the first look at the two maps, we have the desert looking one, we have like something like Caspian border kind of feeling to it, and I wonder what the other two are going to look like, because so far I am so amazed on Endgame. And even for consoles, I don't know about that, but and how it's going to be for Endgame, but from the looks of it, it looks like it's going to be amazing, and DICE is saving the best for last. I know the other maps weren't as awesome. Like the only ones that I found to be amazing was Back to Karkan and Aftermath. Well, for a console, that is. For PC, obviously all of them are going to be awesome, but those are the only two that actually stuck out for me, and I really enjoyed it. I'm hoping that Endgame is going to be just as good, and hopefully it's going to be fun, because those motorcycles, looking at the Capture the Flag gameplay of the trailer that's on Battlefield's YouTube channel, it was really like really fast pace of moving around, and it was really cool seeing those bikes chase that new vehicle. I have no idea what that thing is called. It looked like a Humvee, but it had some kind of AA gun on top of it. So that was pretty interesting to see, and just how awesome and fast paced it's going to be. I have no idea what they're going to do as far as the game mechanics on that Capture the Flag map, because it looked like they were just going in a straight line, going to the opposite side. And I wonder how it's going to be as far as spawning in, because if you die while chasing someone, you're probably going to either like go on the back or something. It's going to be weird, and hopefully it'll be fair when you're chasing somebody. But I'm sure there's going to be some places where you can spawn in and be able to get back on a bike. And sorry I don't have that much information about it, but from the looks of it, I'm hoping that it's probably going to be around 6v6 in the air, so that way it's going to have 12 players. I'm not sure about that, but from the looks of it, it looked like there were a decent amount of jets in the air. The most of them that they were showing were when it was just like a 1v1, or there was a squad of jets flying around, but they didn't show the opposite side, and that was probably why it looked different. But from the looks of it, it looks like there's going to be a decent amount of jets in the air for that game mode, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Now, there is a bad thing about this too, because there's obviously going to be a lot of the really good jet pilots, like my good bud Downfall. He already has almost 11,000 jet kills, and he's like one of the top jet pilots in the world, and he's really good. And just by looking at one person, try matching that with everybody else that's really good in jets, and they're gonna pretty much dominate that airfield and like destroy all the newcomers for jets. Because I myself, I'm a complete noob at jets. I cannot fly, but when I fly in a jet, it feels awesome because it's like entertaining. It's a lot of fun, and I'm hoping that since there's going to be a lot of new jet pilots out there, playing this new game mode, it'll be fair and fun at the same time, because if you have a bunch of good jet pilots in there, they're pretty much going to destroy that place, destroy everybody, and shoot them all down. But in the end, it's going to be amazing, and I'm just so excited because I literally just made this commentary right after seeing those 2 videos, and I am really excited for this new DLC. I'm going to definitely have to get my gold back because it's going to expire at the end of the month. Now, despite all the excitement that I have for the endgame expansion pack coming out soon, there is something I'm worried about, and that's about the game mode of Air Superiority and how it's going to work, because in Tank Superiority, it wasn't that much fun. As much as I thought it was going to be fun, it really wasn't, because the fact that you can actually jump out of the tank and then use RPGs and javelins, and people can run around and get on top of a mountain, put a javelin soul flame down, and then it's just like, what's the point? What's the point in having all these tanks fight when, 1, you can't have that many tanks, and 2, everybody jumps out, and it just makes the game not tank superiority. It's like the point of the whole thing. So I'm really hoping that for this for the jet one, that for the air superiority, that you're going to be able, you can't jump out, you can't bail when you're getting shot at, when you're disabled, you have to actually fall down or die. And if you do parachute down, if you're able to, if you touch the ground, you should instantly have that out of boundaries kind of thing, and then die, you know, and then you have to respawn back in. So, because I really don't want to see people falling down and then start shooting people with stingers while parachuting, and it's just going to ruin the game, and it's not going to be that much fun. So I'm really hoping that the only thing you can spawn in is a jet, so that way when you die, you come back as a jet. You see how it works? The whole thing can just continue, and it won't be boring, unlike the tanks thing. And I just stopped playing it after playing it like twice or something, because then I just got tired of it, and the only time I went back for it is to get the assignments done, and that's after I'm done, I was like, bye-bye. So I went back to the normal games, and I'm really hoping that this one doesn't fall in that disappointment, because it looks amazing, and it's gonna look like a lot of fun too. So I'm really excited for this. I'm hoping that you guys are able to see it too. I don't know about the premium video. If you're not premium, it's probably around there on YouTube somewhere. I can't post it because then I don't want to get in trouble by DICE or EA, so I'm sorry about that, guys. But if you are a premium, go watch it. I highly encourage you to, because it's a freaking amazing video. And eventually, it'll be on YouTube for the other guys, so don't sweat, guys. So don't sweat. But Battlefield did release a good video for you to watch for Capture the Flag, so you can watch that. Like I said, I'm going to put in the description box. And if you enjoyed this, make sure you leave a like and a comment below, because I love to hear from you guys. And don't forget to subscribe for more Battlefield 3 content and videos, especially now that I'm doing the Recon Bootcamp for Battlefield 3 console players. So in order to help you guys out, because obviously console and PC are a little different, so I'm helping out the console community out there. So if you guys are interested, check it out in the links below, and I'll see you guys on the battlefield. Peace.